car in my pocket.
Hey, watch it go, Jason.
It was the school holidays and I was playing marbles with Grandpa.
Not bad, not bad. Bet we can make it go even faster. What we need is the right marble.
Maybe I'll buy some more today, Grandpa.
Oh, I want to come with you. I'll make sure you get some good ones. Like a shooter, a few peewees, a bumblebee, a couple of rainbows, and a spiral corkscrew.
Miss Smiley was about to arrive. On Sundays, Miss Smiley looked after a boy called Troy. And today was one of those days. She was taking me and Troy to Mr. Whoops's shop to spend our pocket money. I wonder what Troy will choose.
Troy?
Yes, this was the day we went to buy a toy for a boy called Troy.
You didn't say Miss Smiley was bringing Troy.
Troy lives next door, and he's always inviting himself round to play. He's very spoilt and he's very rude. He does things like this.
I want it! No! Me! Give it! Here!
And this.
But I want to play with it!
And this. And he makes Grandpa say,
I'd like to teach him some manners. And if I come with you, maybe I can do just that.
"Not a shrinking cap, Grandpa!"
Catch me if you can.
You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of magical things. He can get into my car and make it go. Not the plane, Grandpa! He can fly off in my plane. Or he could just run for all he's worth. Once Grandpa's got his shrinking cap on, there's no stopping him. And I'm the only person who knows about it. Nobody else is allowed to see him. Suddenly the doorbell rang. I had no idea where Grandpa could be hiding.
Hello, Jason.
Hurry up!
Oh, I suppose your grandpa's gone for a little lie down, has he?
Come on! I want to go buy a toy!
You'll need your jacket, Jason. Troy, wait for us!
There was nothing for it. Off we went. Me, Miss Smiley and Troy to Mr. Whoops's shop. My favourite place in Sunnysands. Our town is called Sunnysands because it's always sunny and it's by the sea. We love spending time at our beachette on the beach. And you can see the lighthouse from my bedroom window. This is Mum and Dad's bike shop. And here's Miss Smiley's cafe, which serves the best ice cream sundaes in the world. Here's Mr. Whoops's shop, where you can buy anything and everything. I wish Grandpa had come with us. Maybe he had, because, as you know, Grandpa can hide anywhere. Mr. Whoops is called Mr. Whoops because he's always having little accidents. He drops things. He falls over things.
Oops.
He falls off things.
Whoops.
He even trips over his own feet.
Whoops.
Every time he knocks something over, he goes,
Whoops.
Show us your bestest, most expensivest toy then.
I'd found a jar of marbles. I was looking at all the bright swirly colours and was just trying to remember which ones Grandpa wanted when
A yellow peewee.
Grandpa had been hiding in my pocket all the time. And now he was off. He loved Mr. Whoops's shop. Luckily, Troy and Miss Smiley were busy looking at toys, so they didn't notice Grandpa. He was having a great time, leaping from shelf to shelf. worried that they'd see him any minute. But you know Grandpa. When he's got an idea, there's no stopping him.
Oh, is that you playing, Jason?
Of course, I had to pretend it was me.
Oh, Jason wants a xylophone. Jason wants a xylophone.
No, I don't. I want marbles.
Who's been eating my porridge?
I grabbed the bed to try to get at Grandpa, but Grandpa had already gone.
Oh, Jason wants a teddy. Jason wants a teddy.
No, I don't. I want marbles. I looked around for Grandpa and suddenly I saw him. Grandpa lost his balance and bumped into a big jigsaw. Now Mr. Whoops was hurt and Grandpa had disappeared. Miss Smiley took Mr. Whoops out the bag to see to his head. I went to find Grandpa, but I didn't find him. I found these. Grandpa's clothes. This meant he was running about the shop in his pants. I put the clothes in my pocket, and just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, I saw him. Grandpa, what are you doing?
I've always fancied playing the bagpipes.
What's that noise? It's that doll. How does it work? Is it remote controlled? It must have a computer inside it or something. I know, let's have a look under its funny skirt.
Hey, watch it, laddie.
It can talk!
This time, Grandpa had gone too far.
Hey! I want the little doll in the skirt.
You want what, dear?
He must mean the Scottish doll.
Yes! No, not that one. I want the one that talks.
Oh, he's got such a lively imagination.
No! I want that one, and I want it now!
Before I knew it, Grandpa was being wrapped up. I needed a rescue plan, and I needed it fast.
And Jason would like a jar of marbles.
Actually, I've changed my mind. I'd like a Scottish doll too, please.
Copycat!
Troy had got Grandpa out of his box and was staring at him. Surely Grandpa would keep still and quiet this time. But he didn't.
Hello again, laddie.
I decided to get my doll out too.
Your doll is rubbish. It doesn't do anything. Na, your doll is rubbish.
I needed to swap the dolls before Troy took Grandpa home. But how?
I want a chocolate milkshake with a double chocolate chip muffin and chocolate sauce.
Please.
What?
You need to learn some manners. I want this, I want that. Tut, tut. Where are your pleases and your thank yous? And you shouldn't be so rude to your wee friend there either. Now, you go over to Miss Smiley and ask nicely, and have some fresh orange juice and fruit salad. You eat far too much chocolate.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Oh, I did enjoy that.
Troy's back was turned. This was my only chance. That's enough, Grandpa. Time to swap you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. You're going back in my pocket where you'll find your clothes.
It really does talk. Honest, Miss Smiley.
I'm sure he does, dear.
No, it even knows my name. Go on. Say something. I mean, please say something.
Oh, I expect it was Jason having a little joke. He's always putting on funny voices.
It wasn't Jason. It talked to me. I'm sure it did. Thanks for taking me to the toy shop today, Miss Smiley. It was really kind of you.
I was really pleased to get back home. I ran inside ahead of Troy and Miss Smiley and quickly put Grandpa down. He whipped his shrinking cap off and was soon back to his normal size.
We did it, Jason. We taught that boy Troy some manners. Teamwork, laddie.
Aye, teamwork.
Smart work there, Jason, buying that other doll. Just a minute.
And Grandpa opened his treasure chest. It's where he keeps all sorts of things he had when he was a boy.
I just remembered. I had these.
Oh, Grandpa!
Hello, Grandpa. Sorry, I can't stay. Troy needs his tea. He's been such a sweet boy today. I wish you'd seen him. Bye.
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 Hooray!
Grandpa in my pocket! The thing about Grandpa is that he's always fun. We read Captain Dumbledore stories.
His rocket sprung out of the side of the spaceship.
We play lots of games. One of the things I like doing best with Grandpa is making pictures. We share our ice cream. And today we were doing armchair exercises. But we weren't the only ones getting exercise. Dad and Jemima had gone on a massively long bike ride. And Mum's latest hobby was this.
Shake those fingers to the left, to the right, and shake.
Salsa dancing. In fact, everyone in Sunnysands had gone fitness mad. We were all trying to shake up and shape up.
Keep it up, Grandpa. It's really important you keep fit. Must be awful having to spend all your time in that chair.
Of course, Mum has no idea that when Grandpa puts his shrinking cap on, he's more energetic than all of us.
You better come to the bike shop with me today, Jason. We'll be busy. What with it being shake up and shape up. Oh!
Mum had tripped over Jemima's dolls, Peter and Persephone. Luckily, she wasn't hurt.
Look, how cute is that? Peter and Persephone are both dressed to do the shake up and shape up too.
What a snazzy outfit. I could do with something like that to do my exercising in.
Grandpa, you are so funny. I'll just go and make the lunch boxes up and then we'll go. Tuna mayo, okay?
I knew what Grandpa was thinking, and it was a very worrying thought. Not a shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of magical things. He can get into my car and make it go. He can fly off in my plane. He can ride on Gordon, my toy seagull. Grandpa! Or he could just run for all he's worth.
Lie down, has he? It's all that exercising. Must have worn him out. I know. We'll take the music down to the shop and practice while we're waiting for customers. Come on, Jason Mason.
So Mum and I went off to the bike shop in Campo. And Mum said...
I could really do with a partner for my salsa dancing.
And I said, what about Dad? And Mum said...
Dad? He's got 2 left feet. He can't dance any better than Grandpa.
And I thought, if only she knew. Soon we arrived at the bike shop. It's called Lend It, Mend It and Vend It. Because we lend, mend and sell bikes. We'd been at the bike shop for a while, but there was no sign of Grandpa. I was starting to think that he decided to stay at home after all.
Run out of bells.
All that chasing about after Grandpa had made me feel hungry. So I opened my lunchbox, and what should I find in the space where Mum puts my banana? Grandpa.
At last. I thought you'd never open up. It stinks of tuna in here. Poor.
What are you doing?
I've come to shake up and shape up, of course.
Not here you can't. Somebody will see you. But once Grandpa's got an idea in his head, there's no stopping him. Grandpa was well away, dancing the cha-cha-cha up and down the counter. Then all of a sudden, the door opened, and who should walk in but Mr. Whoops!
Whoops!
This is a surprise.
I thought I should do my bit for Shake Up and Shape Up Week, so I've decided to buy a bike.
That's marvellous. I've got a bike in the workshop that would be perfect for you. Come and see.
Oh, how exciting! Whoops! What colour is it?
Mr. Whoops riding a bike? We can't let that happen, Jason. It'll be a disaster.
I had to agree with Grandpa. You see, Mr. Whoops is called Mr. Whoops because he's always having little accidents. He drops things. He falls over things.
Oops!
He falls off things.
Whoops!
He even trips over his own feet.
Whoops!
We needed to stop Mr. Whoops from buying a bike. We needed to make a plan. But there was no time to make a plan. Because just at that moment, Mr. Whoops' mum came back in, wheeling a shiny red bike.
Oh, this is so exciting. I've never even sat on a bike before. And now I'm going to ride one all over Sunnysands.
Riding a bike, Mr. Whoops, is very hard. Maybe you should try a different sport.
Do you think so? Like what?
Like cricket?
Oh, no. I'm not very good with bats. Whoops! Whoops!
Maybe, football?
Oh, no. I'm not very good with balls. Whoops! Bike riding is definitely the thing for me.
And I'm sure you'll be fine. Let's try it out now.
Oh, yes. Let's... Shall I just put that like...
Oh, well, you can do it that way.
So Mum held the bike while Mr. Whoops climbed on.
Whoops!
This way.
I think I've got
There
it
we
now.
go.
Oh, yes.
He put his feet carefully on the pedals and...
Whoa!
I quickly hid Grandpa's so they couldn't see him.
Whoops!
Perhaps the saddle's too high.
Ah, this is what I need. Ooh. What's this? A little cyclist.
That's Jemima's doll, Peter. Did you bring it with you, Jason?
Sort of.
He could be my lucky mascot. I love his outfit. Do you have anything like that in my size?
The good news was that Mum did have a cycling suit to fit Mr. Whoops. The bad news was that Mr. Whoops had put his lucky mascot on the handlebars.
Why don't you take the bike for a test ride?
Yes. Now I've got my lucky mascot. I can do anything.
Everything was going wrong. Grandpa's plan was to stop Mr. Whoops riding a bike, not to go with him.
Time to shake up and shape up. Here we go.
Good luck. Just keep pedaling. Don't look so worried, Jason. I'm sure Mr. Whoops is going to be fine. I think he's going to absolutely love cycling.
Whoops.
Mum put some bandages on Mr. Whoops, and I took his lucky mascot off the bike and put him on the counter. I was hoping that Mr. Whoops' accident had put him off bike riding, but no.
I nearly did it. I'm going to try one more time.
No, you mustn't, you can't!
Of course he can. You know the saying, if at first you don't succeed...
Try doing something else. Everybody's good at something. You just have to find out what it is.
But I'm not good at any sports.
Then I saw Grandpa. He was sending me a message. It doesn't have to be a sport, Mr. Whoops. How about salsa dancing?
Salsa dancing?
Perfect! Come on, Mr. Whoops.
Whoops!
Mr. Whoops turned out to be a brilliant dancer. He and Mum did the shake up and shape up salsa all afternoon. And Grandpa got to dance too. go home, Grandpa. How would you rather travel? In my pocket or in my lunchbox?
Don't mind. Anything, so long as it's not a bike.
At the end of the day, I brought Grandpa home safely in my pocket. I ran inside ahead of Mum. And put him on the floor. Grandpa quickly whipped up his cap and came back to his normal size.
Oh, we did it, Jason. We got Mr. Whoops to shake up and shape up without hurting himself. That's what I call teamwork.
Teamwork.
There you are, Grandpa. You'll never guess what we've been doing while you've been resting.
Salsa dancing by any chance?
Yes, with Mr. Whoops. I might not have sold him a bike, but I have found myself a new dancing partner. Now, who's for some more dancing? Come on, Grandpa, get those arms moving.
Actually, I'm feeling a bit tired.
You? Tired? But you haven't done anything.